Hello everyone. Welcome back to Rejoice International School virtual sessions. We are doing social studies. I am Ms. Isha and we are learning about my family. Summary of the previous session. In the previous session, we have learned that all the family members have different roles in the family. And though there could be different in some houses and different in some other households, there are typical roles that we expect from a father, from a mother, or from grandparents or children of the family. So we have learned that whenever we play Ghar Ghar, or there is a there's a stereotypical image that we all have, that fathers would be going to office and working and earning money, while mothers will be nurturing the family and taking care of the children. And the children are expected to obey their parents and help the grandfathers and grandmothers and the other member of the family in household chores in whatever capacity they can. We also learned that the times are changing and we now have gender equality. So mothers may not just be doing household work, but also be going out and work, while the fathers may voluntarily choose to take care of the babies so that the mothers go out and work. So the times are changing and this reference is also changing. Discuss how do you help with your family members. This was the question that we discussed last time and I wanted you all to share with me today in this lecture. So let's move on. Okay, so today's session is going to be about how families grow and change. For example, we have done my family tree in previous sessions. We learned that there is a paternal side of family and maternal side of family. Paternal grandfather and grandmother are also dadas and dadis. Maternal grandfather and grandmothers are also nanas and nannies. And their son is your father, while their beautiful daughter is your mother. So, because of your father's and mother's union, you are born, or your siblings, your sisters and brothers are born. But what if your father has brothers or sisters? And what if your mother has brothers and sisters? Then the family grows. So what I'm trying to say is the family will grow. There will be some new members added to the family because of the marriage or the birth of another family member. Your father could be an elder sibling, and due to the birth of the younger brother or sister, the family will grow and change. Okay, so we learned that marriage plus children, like if you have uncles and aunts and cousins, then your family will change. It will grow and change. This is how the families grow and change. So how the family changes? Marriage. The union of marriage changes the family. For example, today your father could be just a boy of your grandparents. But when he chose to get married to your mother, then the mother is a new member in father's family. And the mother's parents are also new members added as maternal grandparents. When you arrived, the birth of yourself brought a new member to the family. Similarly, your brothers and sisters, whenever they were born, they were also changing the family and growing the family. So we learned that marriage, birth of a child, and adoption, there could be either of these reasons why the families can grow and change. Now you may ask, why adoption changes? Yes, so the arrival of a new member in the family could also be in the form of adoption. Adoption means when you are bringing someone who does not belong to your family into your family and make them their own, your own. Alright. So the adoption basically, technically it means that bringing a child into the family who is not a biological child of the parents, but it is equally loved and accepted by all the family members. Summary of this unit, My Family. We learned about the importance of family, the need for a family. We need our family to be with us in our good and bad times. There are different types of families that we learned. Primarily, we categorize the family into 3 types. First is single parent family. The other ones are joint family and nuclear families. We also learned a lot about extended family and foster family. We learned the roles and responsibilities of family members in the previous lecture. And today we learned about the changes in the family, arrival of a new member in the form of marriage or as a birth or as an adoption of a child. Let's read the textbook content. I would really want to show you how your textbooks look like. This is how your textbook looks like. And this is the page which says a little more about how families grow and change. A family tree is a diagram that shows how people in a family are related. Activity 2. Complete the family tree with the names of your family members. As I had requested earlier, you can please fill in the details in this family tree whenever we have textbooks in our hands. Going to the next page, it says, if you look at a family tree, you will see how families grow bigger with time. Families grow and change when new people become a part of it. Some occasions like marriage and the birth of the child brings changes in the family structure. Arjun's uncle, Arav, got married last year, adding a new member to the family, uncle's wife, aunt. Arjun now has a new aunt. This year, Arjun's parents were blessed with a baby girl. This added another member to the family. He now has a sister to play with. He is very excited to teach her new things. Living with siblings teaches us values like sharing, caring, and taking responsibility. Some families also adopt children and take care of them. Think about it. Do you have a younger brother or sister? How did your daily routine change after his or her arrival? Do share with me in the next class. Okay, so in this particular unit, I learned that there are different types of families: nuclear family, joint family, and single parent family. Every member has different roles and responsibilities in the family. Families grow and change when a new person becomes the part of it, or new people become the part of it. Words I learned: homemaker. Homemaker is a person who manages home. Engaged. Engaged meaning occupied. Sibling. Children of your parents, a brother or a sister, or both. Cousin. A child of one's uncle or aunt. Adoption. When someone from one family is chosen to be a part of a new family. It is adoption. Then you will need to solve a few textbook exercises which include fill in the blanks, true or false, answering the questions, and ticking a few exercises and pictures. The last but not the least would be making a family tree that we have already done in the first few sessions. And the last but not the least, the only constant in life is change, said Heraclitus. Do you agree or disagree? Think creatively and write an essay to justify your opinion. So I would request all of you to do some PW work, some practice work, some homework. Alright. And which would be, you will have to either support the statement or disagree with the statement that the only constant in life is change. Things always change. They never stay constant, just as the family as well. So, please respond with your answers in the next session. There is also a project which says do a survey in your locality, interview different families to understand that changes vary from family to family. Ask them the following questions to make some of your own. Alright, so we can continue with this in the next session. Till then, goodbye. Stay home, stay safe. This is me, Miss Isha, signing on behalf of Rejoice International School. Bye-bye.